hello there. My name is HW. Thank you so much for watching Tone Jiggy TV. My dudes, today we're talking about revoicing for the Helix. Yesterday I did a video on revoicing for the Kemper. And it's the same basic principle if you saw that video. But I'm doing these platform specific because I know there's players on both. And it's super important to get this, right? So what I'm playing right now is the TJ Sold 100, TJ Sold 100 OD thing. It's up on the site, and this is the chorus kind of snapshot. Sounds like this. What a sound. What a sound. Anyway, that's not what we're doing exactly today. Today we're gonna hit OD, and now we've gone to the OD snapshot, and I'm gonna show you how to revoice these things. So how would I describe this sound, right? I would describe it as like totally rockin', rad, bitchin'. That's right, I said it. I said it. YouTube, take me offline. Cancel HW. He's using potty language. Well, that's what it sounds like to me. Look, I could come in here and I got a lot of mid-range, right? So let's say I scoop this a little more. So let's say I bring this down. HW, you can't touch the EQ on a tone match profile. It won't sound like the amp. Just chill out, okay? A little less mids. Really scoop these out. It's actually really not having the effect I want it to have. So I'm going to show you, actually I'm going to change up what I plan to do here on the fly, because I'm going to leave these mids up. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you two ways to voice this. I was only gonna do one, but we've gotta do two. We have to do it. It has to be done. Let's say this is my sound. What if I turn this on? What am I doing? I'm gonna cut some low end, right? Basically 125 and below, I'm gonna cut. I'm shelving that off. And I'm gonna come over here, 250. I'm using this 10-band EQ because it's very visual and we can see it. Otherwise I might use a different one. I might use a parametric. But 250, 500, 1K, 2K, I'm boosting all that. And then I'm rolling off the top end. Sounds like this. Gosh, that is like hug your mother. That is some rockin' stuff. Come on, man. That is a sound. Okay, what happens when we turn it off and turn it on? I would say, I wouldn't say the first one sounds totally scooped. It's a little more on the scoop side, but not when you turn this on. What a fun thing to play. The notes don't even need to be in tune. These bends can do whatever you want. Doesn't even need, the tone's that good. You don't even need to stay in tune. But definitely when you push this stuff up, so when you push up 500, when you push up this 1K, push up this 2K, you're gonna get a lot more of that vintage kind of mix. Even the 250 is gonna be low mids, right? You're gonna get a much more vintagey, like super broken Marshall. It just sounds instant Marshall-y kind of thing. Now, let's say HW, okay, that's great. That's if I want that. What if I want it super scooped? What if I want like, you know, metal scooped, right? Well, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's just start over. Let's just delete this. And the real lesson here is all I've got to do is voice after the amp. I can give it an entirely different voice, right? So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to use that 10-band graphic. Now, what do I want to do? Well, let's listen to it. It's got some mids already. So I'm going to scoop this out. I'm going to scoop these lower mids down. I'm going to pull this down. I want to leave some of these higher mids on because I still want a little bit of that Marshall-y quality. I'm going to let my treble, I'll let the treble come up. It's already pretty bright. I might even take 2K up a little bit. What the heck, make it sizzle, you know what I'm saying? And 125, I'm gonna bring that up. These are really gonna give you the low, low end, so let's try that. If I take that 2K down, we're gonna get even less of that Marshall-y flavor. I mean, that's a sound, man. Like that is way more scooped. Listen with it off. Boom. I mean, that sounds like megaphone mid-range on there, right? So now I'm really scooping this out. It just, I mean, that's two crazy different voices right there. And that's without even boosting the mid-range. That's just boom right there. So lesson really here, take that 10-gram graphic EQ, put it after the amp, and monkey's your uncle. You know, do whatever you're gonna do there, man, because you can just, you can come in here. You're gonna have all that feeliness, all that touch stuff, all that good voice that is already kind of built into this one. But you can totally change it. So I might use something like this. And then come back, man. Same kind of vibe, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just you can make them voiced in like any style, any kind of thing you want. Look, it's all EQ, right? The IRs, the amp section, the tone matching, it's all EQ. So just take control of your sound, learn to use the EQ. If you want a more vintage voice, boost 500, 1K, 2K. Roll off the high end, 4K and up. Roll off 125 and down. You can do that with the 10 band, super easy on the Helix. If you want to go more scooped, look at what I've got right here. I'm doing the opposite. I'm pulling down 250 and 250 to 2K. 4K up, I'm actually boosting it more. And 125 and lower, I'm actually boosting it less. In general, treat those as your high, lows, and mids. Your lows, mids, and high. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be able to change the voice of your presets just by putting that 10 band graphic EQ in there. And then you can start to experiment with, you know, what happens when I let a little 4K come down or push 4K up, or do I want more 2K? You'll learn so much about the sound of the guitar if you just experiment with a graphic EQ like this. I hope that's helpful. I've been HW. Thanks so much for watching Tone Junkie TV. HW! Ow! Look, I'm gonna go on chorus, and I'm gonna leave this modern scoopy thing on. I'm gonna play out right here.